Hey, what's up, everybody? Time for another community discussion and a challenge. If you like the videos, like, sub, silly comment, share, support the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks. The LGBTQ, once again, is just openly joking about killing me. Or is it a joke? Just openly talking about killing me for clout. The challenge is, please show me where the LGBTQ is such an amazing group of people now. As I've said many times before, what is supposed to be for good is now used for evil. They're the very thing that they say that they hate. They are the oppressors now. And I want you to look at some of these images, including one of these LGBTQ members actually pretends to be me and makes a fake account pretending to be me and then talks shit about gay people and gets caught doing it. Insane. But let's look at some of this. And please, if the LGBTQ is really that good of people, show me. Show me why. Why doesn't the LGBTQ actually call out people who do this? So again, what do you think this guy is openly talking about killing me for? To get clout in the community. Look at this person. There they are. If anyone knows their real name, let me know. So I'm actually thinking about reporting them to the authorities. I've had to call the police on people before. You know, I don't think it's normal to joke about killing somebody. Is it a joke? I don't actually think it is. Oh, it's because I said, why does the FGC continue to nonstop coddle this community, right? I've said that before. That's a reason to have me killed? Do you think that's a normal response to have somebody killed over? The LGBTQ, again, overly radical, has used something that's supposed to be for good, now just for evil. I supposedly hate the LGBTQ. Well, I hate to break it to you. Not everyone in this picture is straight. And guess what? We're all hanging out. I used to house multiple members of the LGBTQ. If I hated them, why do I hang out with them? Oh, you mean like back in the day when before Jamie, do you remember when Jamie, to my knowledge, Jamie has actually been canceled themselves, but do you remember when Jamie, is Jamie their name now? Maybe they don't go by Jamie. Do you remember when James, whatever they go by now, I have no idea. They were going through their transition, and one of the only people that would even agree to talk to them is me, because all they talked about is that they were going to become a girl and they wanted to have sex with Marlon Pie. Do you remember that? To my knowledge, they're not even in the community and they were canceled, although maybe they came back as something else now. But if I hated transgender people, etc., why was I one of the only people that agreed to talk to them when all they talked about is they wanted to become a girl and have sex with Marlon Pie? Do you remember that? Oh man, do you think Viteru? Does Viteru ooze machismo? But guess what? Me and Viteru were still friends until Viteru, remember he wanted me to hang out with people that had weird homosexual fantasies about me and thought they were in a relationship with me. Kind of weird, dude. But I still tried to be friends with Viteru. Why, even when I'm traveling, is it showing up? Why, even when I'm traveling in other countries, do I hang out with transgender people? Does that seem strange to you? Not in this picture. Could have been another picture. But do you know I was actually hanging out with a transgender OnlyFans model recently as well? But I supposedly hate transgender people, right? Why does the community try to hide that I was the one that won so many of these tournaments back in the day? Well, we see Elven Shadow back and around. Oh, wait, it's my stalker, Dennis, who thought that he was in an imaginary relationship with me. Kind of weird, dude. Oh, oh my God, what is that guy's name? Oh, fuck. It's the Testament guy, isn't he? He's considered a top player now. Oh my God, I forgot his name. I can't even think I'm making the video. I forgot his name. Having a brain fart. I mean, these people are still considered top players though now. Guess who was the one winning these tournaments back in the day? Oh, it was me. Do you remember even after radiation? I'm supposedly such an evil person. My hair is coming out fried after radiation. Even after getting sick in between matches. After the tournament was over, after I would win, guess what? I would sit down and explain how I'm doing everything in the game. But I'm supposedly a terrible person. Damn. I must have done something terrible to the community. Surely they have proof of it somewhere. What do you mean, Elven Shadow? Isn't it? Oh, Toyette. That was the guy's name. Toyette. We see it right there. Right? Isn't it crazy that I'm going to these tournaments not knowing how long I'm going to be alive? Do I look like I'm in good health there? Do I look healthy there? I mean, I don't know, dude. I think I look pretty messed up. But guess what? Who are the people that people would say is the actual best in the game? People that still play to this day. It was me. Even when I didn't know how much longer I was going to be alive. Who's the person that has actually been stalked from the LGBTQ community? Do you think Polar Bear's a normal person joking about me having cancer? Remember, he's mad because I beat people under a name I didn't put. My name was Clayton Chapman when I was playing Karna's Revenge. Hadn't played the game in years. A LGBTQ stalker of mine, but I'm supposedly the evil one. Do you think that's a normal thing to post on somebody's, spam their YouTube, joking about them having cancer? Do you think it's normal to continue to message someone saying you want pictures of their shit, and if you don't give them poop pictures, they're going to talk shit about you? Do you remember that guy? Oh yeah, remember that guy? At first I thought he was joking talking about poop, but he kept asking me for my poop so much, I'm like, whoa, there's something weird about this dude. He's not joking. You remember then he hates me now, jokes about me dying. Oh wow, what a great member of the nerdy LGBT community, begging for pictures of my poop. And if I don't send them, he hates me. Oh hey, very funny to joke about Clayton dying. Let's post pictures of him and oxygen again. Oh, hey, Quash. Do you remember when Quash was trying to say that I was trying to use Mike Hollow? I was taking Mike Hollow for a ride and that this stuff is fake. It's not real. I mean, he jokes about me dying. That's not I don't think that's a very good person. And that Mike Hollow interview, he made money off of it. He was getting donations for it. I did not make anything off of that Mike Hollow interview. But Quash would tell you that I took Mike Hollow for a ride. Jeez. Back to the lab. I mean, ER. Jeez, is that a funny thing to joke about a guy that was dying? A guy that still lives his life in and out of a hospital? Hey, Quash versus Clayton's respirator win. Damn. Is that a normal thing to joke about? Let's joke about Clayton's suicide headaches. That is the most painful condition known to man, many doctors say, and it is something I get disability for. How do you fake that? You can see my face is fucked up when it's going on. Do I somehow fake my face is literally drooping in the pictures? Do you remember I've called out people like Charmander who actually faked their health for attention? And now I get spammed by this person like Blessed Goku? Oh, sure you don't hate transgender people. Charmander is a person that faked dying and serious illnesses for attention along with other people. Which, if you remember, do you remember this? Charmander doesn't want people to talk about how they faked all this stuff for attention, right? Gohan Blanco is one of these people supporting Charmander. Wait, but did you know that Gohan Blanco is a guy that used to pretend, maybe he still does, used to pretend to be me on forums, places like 4chan. And 4chan, I guess you can put your name, and he forgot to turn off his original name. Okay, I want you to think about this. People try to spread these lies that I supposedly hate transgender people and gay people, and guess what? It was actually they themselves were making fake accounts called Clayton Chapman, going to different places and talking about, oh, hey, faggot, gay person, all this kind of stuff to get people to hate me. And you know what? They've actually been caught forgetting to turn off their original name and going on the wrong account. Whoa, is your mind blown? But that's a, supposed good person. You mean like buttmonger? Oh, wow. Is it a coincidence to you? We are buttmonger. Geez, what hasn't this guy lied about? The dude has joked about how lying about me dying, bragging about how joking about me and saying all these lies about me made him popular. Why does he go to all these LGBTQ members and encourage them to lie about me to get popular? Do you remember when I showed that these LGBTQ members made up all this stuff? Like Cal's Kingdom? And apparently he said, well, it was my opinion that you actually did do all this stuff, so you can't lie about an opinion. Cal's Kingdom, the same guy that faked cancer stories. Wait a sec. You mean like his friend Charmander? They got caught faking all of their health for attention. And then once they get caught, they say, oh no, he's just transphobic. Don't talk about it. Oh yeah, hey, Clayton's not the GOAT. Oh hey, you're the same person that pretended to be me and tried to make up all these lies that I hate gay people, etc. And then you forgot to switch the name. Wait, what? Honnou. Wait a second. You remember Honnou tried to make up lies that I've supposedly have hated the LGBTQ for years? But then if you actually look at the posts, there's nothing about me hating LGBTQ people. As a matter of fact, if you actually look at the post, there's actually posts from the moderators, his own friends, saying that, you know, the reason that they banned me? Because they tried to tell people that the tech I was doing was fake and not real. Does that seem strange to you? They tried to make up that all the tech and stuff I was doing in games was fake. And then once they could do it, remember, they posted it as their own and they tried to take credit. There was nothing about me hating transgender people or gay people or anything like that. Do you remember I'm the person that actually called out Sepher in the first place? And then Sepher was using, I'm going to say that I'm non-binary and all this kind of stuff. And that Clayton hates transgender people, LGBTQ people. And he also made up that he was dying. And then guess what? Oh, fuck, he accidentally turned on the camera when he was supposed to be in the hospital dying. I was the original person that called him out, said that he was faking all this stuff. Oh, shit. Sure does seem like the LGBTQ is such a great group of people. Oh, you mean they just joke about how, you know, that tournament that I was left for dead at? Wait, what? Wait. Literally joking about leaving me for dead. I have showed my health record. Oh shit. Aaron, this guy, oh my gosh, he now works for the 2XKO people. Guess what? Clayton was carried out of the Red Roof because of weed. I have showed my health record. I have showed life or death situations. Do you remember that tournament? If you recall, I've told the story. I was so sick at that tournament from taking so much medicine, and they kept delaying the tournament over and over again till I got too sick till I could barely play my matches anymore. And then I later collapsed that night. But it was supposedly just because of weed, even though I have a medical marijuana card and I was a stoner when I was younger. They left me for dead and stole my stuff, and they joke about it. Wow, what great LGBTQ members. You mean the LGBTQ that constantly, Lily? Remember when Lily was saying that I was sexually harassing them and I showed the messages and they were the ones that kept on asking me for dick pictures? Does that seem like a great LGBTQ member? I didn't want to have sex with you, and so you made up a lie that I was harassing you. And then when I showed the messages that you were harassing me, guess what? Oh, they changed the story to they had never talked to me. Well, if I had never talked to them, how did I harass them? Their story didn't match up. Remember that? Remember Jay constantly posting half-naked pictures of me, talking about how amazing I am, all this kind of stuff. Seemingly, apparently, he wanted me to have sex with him and his girlfriend. And then when he found out I'm not gay, he hates me. Oh, geez, okay. Remember all these guys talking about how amazing I am, can't beat me, all that kind of stuff? I mean, the smile guy, I don't know why he said it's 50-1 or 50-2. Pretty sure it was 50-0, but I guess he had to give himself one win, I guess. Pretty sure it's 50-0 every time I came over. Dennis, oh my God, talking about how great I am, amazing I am. Then once he found out I'm not gay, and I called him out on talking about leaving me for dead at a tournament, and he has this imaginary relationship with me in his head, and I told him to stop because it's fucking weird. Guess what? Oh, he, has to give credit to other people for all the stuff I've done. Now I'm evil. Let's go back to this. The LGBTQ is a community that, despite the fact that I have housed them, I've been friends with many of them. To this day, I still hang out with people in the LGBTQ. But I'm supposedly so evil that they want to have me killed. And talk about getting clout for having me killed. This is a good community that does not use the LGBTQ as a defense shield anytime they get caught doing something wrong. We've showed that many times they even admit that it never happened. Oh, it was just my opinion that it happened. Remember? It was just my opinion that it happened, and you can't lie about an opinion. Oh, wow, the same guy that faked cancer. Is that normal? Charmander fakes dying. Fakes all this stuff for attention. Oh, don't talk about that Clayton did all this stuff. He's evil. Trust me. Oh, I'm going to die. Please don't talk about it. Later, he scams the community, comes back as a girl. Oh, one of his friends defending him is a guy that has pretended to be me and has gotten caught doing it. The LGBTQ have made fake accounts of me pretending to be me to talk shit about gay people in hopes that people will actually believe it. But that they're good people begging for my poop pictures. Wow, I'm such an evil person. I'm getting sick in between matches after radiation. I'm still going to sit down and help people with the game. Well, now we got to pretend that Clayton is evil and all of this stuff is fake. Please, if the LGBTQ is not used for evil now and as a defense shield, why do you allow them to get away with this? Why don't you call them out? If the LGBTQ is so good, please go to the Guilty Gear Discord right now where people post pictures of me on oxygen, how funny it is, where you got people like honnou posting pictures about, oh, hey, you know, it's Clayton's been a problem for a long time. He's always hated transgender people, apparently. But if you look at the post, it's nothing about that. And as a matter of fact, it's they got mad they couldn't do the tech I was doing, so they said it was fake. And they banned me for fake tech. Wow. Now they make up a lie it's because I supposedly hate transgender people. Even though to this day, I still, when traveling to other countries, I hang out with transgender people. Wow. Shocking. As they talk about having me killed for clout. Remember, if you like the videos, like, sub, silly comment, share, support the channel if you can. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.